Parents are overprotecting their children in the physical world, you say, or real world, while underprotecting them online. And why should this sound an alarm for the parents who are listening to us right now?
Yeah. Because look, we all want to protect our kids. When you and I were growing up, Oprah, there was a crime wave. There was real danger, but kids still played outside. It didn't usually hit the kids that much. So kids still played outside. All kids played outside. And when we were together, we were safe. Since you and I were kids, the crime rate has plummeted. It's much safer now. There's much less drunk driving. So, and child molesters, we started locking them up. We didn't used to lock them up when you and I were kids. We thought they were just eccentrics. So the physical world, the real world, is actually safer than it was 40, 50 years ago. Crime went way down in the 90s. Where did all the child molesters go? They went onto Instagram.
Yes,
because that's
Lord.
where it's really, really easy to talk with children and to ask them for a photograph, and maybe a photograph of them in their bikini. And before you know it, you have a naked photo of them, and you can
Or show us your stomach, or show us your this, or show us any body part. That's where they all are.
Exactly. So what I'm trying to say is that we've got to lighten up, loosen up, let our kids out into the real world where it's actually much safer. And that's where children need to develop. They need to play with each other in person. And we've got to tighten up on the online world where there are lots of strangers talking to your child if she's on social media. And so social media, it has been completely devastating for girls because the way a friendship develops is you share secrets, you talk one-on-one, you talk in a small group, you gossip. But on social media, it's this giant conversation. People are performing. They're not really connecting. And this is happening in middle school, especially at a time when girls are just beginning to develop. They're just starting puberty. They're very self-conscious about their bodies. And what are people talking about? Your face, your hair, your boobs, your skin. It's so sad to me how it pushes girls to be sexual and shallow. If you're going to go through puberty on Snapchat or Instagram or TikTok, it's going to be bad for girls. Now, for boys, it's not as emotionally damaging, but boys get sucked into crazy, destructive behavior. And it's things like, let's attack some kid so that we can get a video of it and post it. And it's dehumanizing, it's degrading. So this is why I say no kid should be on any of these social media platforms until at least 16. This is just not appropriate for children. You